Hi folks, I'm smoking my Falcon with its meerschaum bowl and it's colouring up very nicely at the moment. And then I've got some black twist, Garth and Howarth's cup twist, and it's got a rum topping on it. I want to do some shout outs and a update on Mick and dieting and a little bit of a ramble. First of all, the shout outs. They're people who have subbed to me within the last couple of weeks. So it's Scott, Stewart, Jetset, Piper and Mark, and I'll put their details down in the bucket so you'll be able to go straight to them, and if you wish to give them a welcome and a bit of love from the YTCP. It seems that Mick now is getting well towards the end. The doctors told Pam that they're not going to drain his lung anymore unless he gets very distressed with it. And they're giving him morphine to keep him comfortable. So that means that he sleeps a lot now. He's also, the cancer in the brain is affecting him very badly. A lot of times he's incoherent and doesn't make a lot of sense at all, but gets very frustrated about it. Pam's totally exhausted. But to be honest, I'm hoping that Mick passes on soon. I think it's time for him to move on to wherever that is and whatever that means. He's suffered long enough, to be honest. I know he's frightened of dying, and I wish I could see him personally, just to take away that fear, because it does seem a gift that I have with dying people to be able to do that. But all I can do is just try and do that from afar. So I'd ask you to continue to think about him and Pam, and for Mick's children. As for the dieting, I've just reached 4.5 stone loss today, so I got my 4.5 stone certificate. I lost 3.5 pounds this week, which was quite a nice loss. I think part of that was due to me going to the gym and working out, which I try and do at least every other day. I don't go every day, but I do cardio work and some weight work to tone up my muscles and hopefully to get rid of the flabby skin, or at least some of it. I mean, the tummy skin I'll just tuck into my knickers. Nobody will see it. But I'm halfway to my goal, so I've got another 4.5 stone to go. I really enjoy the gym when I've got there and when I've worked out. It's just forcing myself to go that's the problem. because I do find it difficult to do certain things like going out to a gym, but it's of great benefit to me. You know, you feel a real buzz when you finish the workout. I particularly like doing one of the cycles, which is the program I use is like an outdoor program, as if you're out in the countryside. So it's up and down hills, and I try and do that for half an hour at a time, which burns off at least 100 calories, probably more. Carolyn's doing quite well, although we're going to see about a wheelchair for her, a motorised wheelchair, so she can get out by herself, and so that we can put it in the car and go on holiday together or go for the occasional visit somewhere. Unfortunately, she can't walk much without getting very, very tired. And they've just developed a new electric system that you can put on a normal wheelchair that's very lightweight and very powerful. So we're going to have a look at that as soon as we can make an appointment. Things continue to go well, and I continue to enjoy life. Sorry, I'm just going to light this. I'm nearly at the bottom of the bowl. I think it's one of the great things if you can say that you enjoy life. And I think it's one of the gifts that I've got at the moment is that I can say I like myself, which I haven't always been able to do that. In fact, for the first 68 years of my life, the only thing I could think of is that I hate myself. This black twist, Garth and Hogarth sliced back black twist, is a really nice blend. It's fairly strong, but it's one that is quite pleasant with the slight rum topping. And the sliced bit of it, it's sliced like a shag tobacco. So it really burns quite well. And once I get it alight, it does tend to keep alight. At the moment, I've been smoking my meerschaum pot quite a lot, because it's nice to see it colouring. But one of the other pipes I like is my Ben Wade Einstein pipe with Einstein's formula on the side. My Paul by Ben Wade. And my Christmas pipe by Ben Wade, which I smoke all the year round. But this black twist, to get back to it, it's a nice cool smoke. It's got a nice retrohale. And there's the occasional sort of hint of the rum, not very much. But it's a kind of tobacco that I like to smoke any time, but especially at night time, just before bed. It tends to be one of my last smokes of the night. At the moment, I smoke a lot during the day. I think it's with being retired. but it's just something I like. And the nice thing is I know I'm not addicted to nicotine and to smoking, because if we have to go out anywhere and I don't get a chance to smoke, it doesn't bother me. But as soon as I'm back, then the pipes are out and I'm smoking away quite merrily. I thought I'd end with a sort of a jokey story, really. Some of you know that I had to have a man's operation down there. I had to have a circumcision, which left me looking battered and bruised. But unfortunately, it's also left me with a loose sort of washer and impotence. So I went to the doctor about it. I sort of said to him, I've got a little problem. And he said, what is it? And I said, well, since the operation, I'm totally impotent. I can't feel anything down there. So he said, well, lay down on the couch and sort of get undressed and let me have a look. So he had a look, had a little poke with it, sort of lifted it up. So, yes, I see what you mean. So he said, do you have any trouble passing water? And I said, no, I'm going regularly. I've got a slight sort of drip, but no, I can still whittle all right. So he said, well, my advice to you is just to use it for that then, if it's not worth anything else. Good night, folks.